Hello, and welcome to Really Big Hat. My name is Jared, and today we're going to be playing some more Civilization 6. We are going to be playing as Japan this game. We're going to be playing on a true start location Earth Huge map. We are not going to be playing with any of the extra game modes on, even though some of them would help us quite a bit for what we're trying to do. And I am leaving it on Prince. For several reasons. One, because we're on a true start location Earth Huge as Japan, and that is a really rough start. Two, I'm going to be playing Japan itself suboptimally. I have a special thing I want to do that I really hope you all will enjoy, and I'm not going to spoil it here. I'm going to let that come out in the gameplay. But for several reasons, I'm not going to be playing very optimally, so I didn't want to play on Deity or even Emperor, honestly. It would be an uphill climb on any of the advanced difficulties. Prince should still be enough of a challenge for what I'm doing, especially with all the extra leaders, because the one thing I will spoil is I'm going for a religious game as Japan on a true start location Earth Huge map. So those who know will know that that's kind of a tall order. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so before we get started, let's go over our features and abilities as Japan. First, we get Divine Wind. Land units receive +5 combat strength in land tiles adjacent to coast, and naval units receive +5 combat strength in shallow water tiles. That actually works out pretty well for us on a true start location Earth as Japan, because there's a lot of coast near us. A lot of shallow water as well. We also build encampments, holy sites, and theater square districts in half the time. The holy sites being built in half the time is going to help us quite a bit as well, going for a religious game, because that's about the only benefit we get. Well, half of it. I'll go over that in a second. Also, units do not receive damage from hurricanes. Civilizations that are at war with us will receive double damage from hurricanes. That's probably not going to come up. Anyway, we also get Meiji Restoration, where all districts receive an additional standard adjacency bonus for being adjacent to another district. That also will help us with our religious game, giving us an extra adjacency bonus to our holy sites. But those are really our only bonuses. We don't get any extra faith generation any other way than that. We also get access to the samurai and the electronics factory. So anyway, let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so here we are with our start location. I am going to go ahead and just settle right in place, because there's little sense not to. I'm going to curve this guy around here, just explore our tiny little island. And I'm going to start out with sailing research, I think. I'm going to hold off on astrology for a while. We can actually boost it by finding Halong Bay. It's over this way somewhere, so that will be helpful. And we'll see if there's any civilizations that spawn terribly close to us. There are several that could. China could be over there, Korea could be over there, Russia could be up top. We get the Khmer over there, Qatar just spawns that way. Further south, there's John Curtin in Australia. So there could be some neighbors coming up, and there's a number of city-states around as well. But anyway, for our first build, I think I'm actually going to go for a builder. He should be finished shortly after sailing, and I can get some of these water tiles improved with him. There's little sense to be building a warrior, a slinger, or a scout, since there's nowhere to go just yet. There's a tribal village over there. That's interesting. Pretty sure that always spawns. I don't actually play on true start location Earth Huge a whole lot, so my knowledge of the map itself is basically limited to my map of actual geography in my head, and that's not super great either, so I'm not at a terrible advantage here knowing the map super well. And even if I did know the map super well, we're kind of stuck on an island at the beginning, so that more than makes up for it in my book.
It is not that life ashore is distinct.
And there's sailing unlocked. So after sailing, I'm going to go into... I'll hold off on shipbuilding for a second. I'm going to get mining because I want to be able to chop woods. And that's because I want to put my holy site right here. Won't be able to do that if I can't chop. Yeah, I want to put a holy site here. I want to get a harbor here. And then either... Oops. Then up here, I want to either do a campus or maybe an encampment. Maybe I'll do the campus here. And I'll put an encampment over there. Later on. Possibly. I don't know. Really, I'm trying to boost the holy site more than anything. So that campus is a little unnecessary. Or encampment. Sorry, is a little unnecessary. I might actually swap this campus for an encampment since I build encampments quicker. And this isn't the best campus, but it's okay. And we've already got some science generation from starting on our geothermic fissure. Yeah, for now this will be fine. Like I said, it's Prince. I don't have to go super crazy trying to get everything right. I'll go ahead and remove those fishes. Then I'll do the whales, and then hopefully, yeah, that is going to grow next. So I'll just leave the builder there to wait for that while I get to work on a galley, because that's my scout with this start location. Unless I wanted to send my builder off into the wild. That would be an interesting strategy, to say the least. Well, you know, one thing I could do, since that's going to be... Oh, he's going to go for that crabs instead. It doesn't matter. It's going to be about, what, 9 turns? I could go up and grab that tribal village with him. Yeah, I'll be cheeky. I'll do that. Okay, our volcano is active. Lovely stuff. Hopefully that doesn't screw us. Even if it explodes on us, it's not going to do that much damage. We've only got 2 population, and I haven't improved any tiles around it yet. Now, once we get our holy site up there, that volcano is going to be annoying.
Who deserves more credit at his best?
Unmet player has been defeated on turn 16 on Prince. What were they up to? Wow. One thing I do know is that there are a lot of civilizations that spawn basically right next to each other. I think I am going to start working on astrology now, because I do want to get my holy site up as fast as I can. Like I said, I do know for a fact that How Long Bay is like right over this way somewhere, just to the southwest of us. So I can do that. I'll go ahead and go for craftsmanship with that. And for this, I definitely want God King because I want to start working on Pantheon. And I'll go for Discipline for when the Barbarians show up. We're not even going to be training a scout, possibly this entire game, so Survey would be quite silly. Hey, 1 new population. Not bad. Not bad at all. That's what I like to see. Okay, now it's going for the rice. Okay, you know what? I'm going to have him just come over here to this crab, and I'll buy the tile if I have to. What's it going for? 50? I'm just going to do that now. Although, putting a farm on one of these rice tiles wouldn't be the worst thing. That would boost irrigation and get me towards getting that tea improved. It's nothing I need to worry about now. I could probably do that with a second builder later on. Plus, our Pantheon choice is sometimes pretty limited. One of the better ones for us is God of the Sea to get production on all these fishing boats. Since there aren't really a lot of ways to get faith with our Pantheon as Japan, especially with this start location. Like, there's no quarries for stone circles. There's no... Actually, are there any beautiful tiles here? Let me see here. Appeal. We've got actually some pretty good tiles here. Those are all breathtaking. So if we could get Earth Goddess, that would be fantastic. I doubt we will, since the only way we can get to our Pantheon is by plugging in God King and getting at it 1 faith per turn. But it is something to consider for the best case scenario. We are on Prince. We are on Prince, so who knows, it can happen. Yep, just busted our housing limit already. That's actually kind of good. That is not a bad thing at all. Okay, so you start heading this way towards How Long Bay to boost astrology. And while you do that, I will switch off of astrology towards shipbuilding. And I will train another galley to get that boosted as well. Okay. So it doesn't look like Korea has spawned, because they'd be like right here. China would be further over here. Don't think they've spawned either. I did find another continent. Like, I didn't know that was about to happen. That shows my map knowledge. I have a few things in the bank, but not everything. But that's interesting that I found another continent. And yeah, there's How Long Bay.
Behold the wonders of the heavens and earth. A physician without a knowledge.
That gets us astrology. Hooray! Okay, and I know the Khmer would probably be right around here, so I don't think they've spawned in. We might just be by our little lonesome over here in Asia. That is entirely possible. I'll go ahead and have him loop around here, because I know there's some city-states that... Ah, yeah, there's one. There's Bandar Brunei. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, although there's little chance. And we are the first to meet them, so yeah, there's probably nobody here. I guess maybe there is a civilization over here somewhere, because I know Hong Kong would have spawned there if it were in the game. I know not every city-state spawns in every game, but Hong Kong should have been around there as well.
Without craftsmen.
But I'm just going to loop around here real quick. Got some barbarians. They're not a threat to me, and I'm not a threat to them, so we'll just wave. Hello, barbarians. And I'll just kind of loop around here. I don't want to send my galley out too far, I guess. Even though he is kind of my scout. Somebody got Etemenenki. Very little chance I'm pronouncing that correctly. Another player has been defeated. Wow. If this weren't Prince, I would be very, very worried. Oh, we've got a galley up there. Poking at our borders. Well, come home. Come home, galley. I'm only 2 turns away from that one, but still, I don't want all of that to get pillaged. It's going to, but yeah. I don't know. Maybe he'll sail off. No. Okay. Yep. Womp womp. Yeah, that's basically what I was trying to avoid by not having my galley go too far, like I was just saying. Alright. Go bonk him on the head. I have a really good matchup against them, since as Japan in shallow water I get +5, and I've got the +5 against Barbarian card in as well. Okay, so I'm 16 turns from shipbuilding. I think I'll go ahead and plug in my holy site. Auto-delete the map tag. I do want to think about getting a settler out sooner rather than later and hopping across to Korea and China, settling that, since there doesn't seem to be people there currently. Gonna lose my whales. Grr. I should have had my galley just go onto that tile. I thought about it for a second, but I thought I could two-shot him. Turns out I couldn't. Womp womp again. Oh yeah, now my other galley's back. So at least this guy is not going to get away. Pretty sure I can chase him down. You come around the other way. Ah, another tribal village over there. I'm actually going to keep a wide berth from him, since I don't want him running this way. I'm chasing this guy down. He burned all of my improvements. Okay, so he's just going to suicide onto me. That's
the positive aspect of trade.
Gets me a promotion. And I will take the movement. My galleys are my scouts for this game, for the early part here. Oh, what do I want to go towards here? There's no real place to plant my government plaza over here that would be a fantastic help. Well, maybe I could put the government plaza here. And then, yeah, I will retack here. I could put the campus there, and then I could put maybe like a, well, actually, hold up. If I settled over here, maybe right on this Plains Hill, I could actually stretch over there for a holy site there as well. It would be doable. It'd be a stretch. I'd have to buy some tiles. It'd be a whole thing. But this is actually a pretty good spot for a second holy site. It'd be another +4, and then I could potentially replace both of these with districts as well. I'll think about that. I'll think about it. Okay, you go up the coast towards Russia and just scout that out. I'm actually going to have you come back here and heal. You know what? I've got enough gold. I'm going to buy a builder. I'm going to have him repair that stuff and then improve some more tiles. Okay, here's our Pantheon. Do we get... Ah, we get Earth Goddess. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-bum. So we actually get extra faith from, like... Oops, I went way too far. Yep. All of these tiles. That is fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Okay, so you go fix those tiles, and then probably farm that rice, since I'm not planning a district there. You know what? I'm just going to turn you into Auto Explorer. Let you do your thing. Another player has been defeated. Wow. Everyone else must have spawned in a clump somewhere. I bet once I get over to Europe, it's just going to be... Oh, well, oh, here's somebody. Here's somebody. Okay. How much is a shrine, by the way? 280? I probably could have done that instead of a builder. Maybe I should have. Oh, well. But I do want to get to work on my shrine, because I want to get my religion ASAP. Then again, maybe I should have gone for a settler first. No. No, I'll go for my shrine. It's pretty slow going since I don't have the best production here. And that is... I went for faith over production with my Pantheon. I didn't even see if God of the Sea was available. I went for Earth Goddess first because I want that extra faith. Okay. I'm going to have you explore automatically as well. I'm interested in who that might be, actually, so let's come across and see if I can't skirt that coast again. Maybe meet them. Okay, so now I did repair that, yes. Come improve this rice, and that'll boost irrigation so that I can get that tea improved as well. Once I get irrigation. Which I might just go for next. Go pottery into irrigation to get that tea online. Wouldn't be the worst thing. There we go. 4 food, 1 faith. Not bad at all. Yeah, go ahead and just skirt this entire bay here. Oh. Archer. Okie dokie. Oh. Something to keep in mind. I'll probably have him come back around as well. And yeah, let's go move those crabs over there. Okay, is that, who could that be, I wonder? I see a couple cities.
I cannot imagine
I'm drawing a complete blank. I should know this. Okay, that's shipbuilding, so I can go meet them. I can start taking some units out. I will go pottery into irrigation. Yeah, the galley can't quite spot them. So I'm going to probably try and go like right across here somewhere for my first settle. Settle basically Korea here. Okay, well, since you can't quite reach them manually, I'll just let them auto-explore. You know what? Go pop that tribal village for me, Builder. That was a weird path for him to take, but whatever. Gonna let my galley heal up to full. I got a scout! Yay! Well, he will be useful now that I am no longer stuck on my island, so he can go explore. Okay, I will just grab irrigation and then have my builder come back. I think I'm going to leave this galley to defend myself against any further barbarian boats that might appear and try and take out my resources. Okay, we got some thick barbarian activity out there. Okay, so it is the Mongols. I feel like I thought it might be. I wonder if they've been the ones taking people out. There's every chance that I decide to declare war on them, actually. They're my nearest neighbor. I would like to be able to expand to all of this land over here. It's Prince, so I'm not really intimidated by them. Ooh, what are you building? Great bath. Okay. Whoa. Froze up there. Okay, yes, I see. Honor to meet you, and we will sample your hospitality. I will send him a delegation. But I won't accept one in return. You know what? Go ahead and explore for me, my scout. Explore!
The man who has grit and it is equally.
Okay, so next up, I'm going to start towards bronze working, I think. Maybe animal husbandry to get to archers. Or bronze working to get towards spearmen, since I'm dealing with the Mongols. Okay, I really don't have to sweat this decision. This is Prince difficulty. I'm going to go towards archers. I will pick up mysticism since it's boosted. Okay, let's see. I did just meet a city-state somewhere over there. Okay, I met Candy. Bander Brunei, I have an envoy there. So I don't really need a Mani, is what I'm getting at. I'm not really going to be chopping any resources here. Although there are a lot of woods over there where I'm planning on trying to settle next. So I could go for Magnus and maybe put him in my new city. I'm thinking that Plains Hill right there might be where I try and settle, even though it's 4 tiles away from an enemy city. It's 5 tiles away from mine. Let me see the settler lines real quick. Okay, I'm not getting any loyalty penalties for trying to settle there. That is only a 1 population city. I think that looks fine. Once again, it is Prince. I don't need to sweat the small stuff like I usually would playing on Deity. It's kind of just a habit. But I mean, like, this guy doesn't even have walls. I mean, neither do I, and I won't for quite a while. Okay, so there is another city of his over there. He's got quite a bit. Again, considering it's Prince, he must have really been on an expansion push. Okay, I completed my shrine, so I am going to work on a settler. That is my next highest priority. While I just passively soak in those great profit points. Let's see how many I need. Okay, so we got some guys that are definitely going to get there before me. And was that him?
If there are no dogs in heaven.
He failed. Okay. I was actually kind of hoping that he completed it so that I could steal it from him. Looks like somebody else got it, though. Okay, so we are in a standard age. That means we don't get much, but I'll go for free inquiry. Maybe. Actually, I'll go for Exodus the Evangelists. I am hoping to get my religion up this era, and hopefully I'll expand it to a few cities. So I'll go ahead and do that. Might not be the best play, but it's the play I'm making. And I'm going to go ahead and hard research archery, since I am not killing anything with a slinger anytime soon. You know, my non-existent slinger and the non-existent targets for him. Still in a bit of a housing crisis in my capital, and that is not a fast-producing settler. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. Starting with all that deficit in production is not great. I am getting a good faith income from all of these breathtaking tiles, which is quite good. But, ugh. I am kind of missing God of the Sea, because that would be another, 4 production right now? So he's got archers. That's good to know. And again, luckily, it's Prince, so I'm actually winning on science and slightly losing on culture. Way winning on faith, though. Oh, there's a hurricane down there. All the way down there.
I like to say I practice.
Okay, let's go ahead towards Early Empire. I'm about to get that boosted. I will go ahead and put an envoy into Candy to get extra faith in my capital.
May the forces of
Okay, so there's archery. Next, let's see. I think I will go for bronze working next to discover iron and start getting my way up the tree towards more powerful melee units. Huh. Barbarian Galley tried to take me on. That was foolish. Okay, why don't you continue around here? Should be getting towards... I think this is Australia. Barbarian horse archers. Where are you running? Mongolia is expanding again. Oy. Wow. Look at all these barbarians. Oh, and there's some more over there.
bronze is the mirror.
Gonna go ahead and pick up this tribal village, even though that archer's gonna poke me. Gets me a couple of Eurekas. Not bad. And with that, I think I am going to pick up writing. Is there any iron nearby, actually? There is. Ah, okay. Okay. So that clears that idea completely. Oh, you know what? I forgot to put my plantation down. I didn't realize that. And I would still rather have that than the iron at this particular point in time. Let me see here. Do I want to rush towards maybe machinery to get crossbowmen? Or would I rather go towards, like, something else? You know what? I need writing. Everybody needs writing. Let's go for writing. Jerks. It's gonna be tough to expand anywhere with all these barbarians around. Like,
organisms don't think of CO2.
yep, there's a Great Barrier Reef. Cool. I would maybe want to come down and colonize Australia here. Oh my goodness gracious. Holy crap. Well, I'm going to go down fighting. Wow. Just wow. Okay, you know what? I am going to rush towards machinery. Actually. I'm going to get on the wheel, get towards engineering. Well, maybe I'll do wheel into masonry, and then towards machinery, so that I can build some ancient walls on the way, maybe get engineering boosted. Grab political philosophy. I have another governor title, and I still haven't gotten one. Thing is that there aren't any that I super duper need. I'll go ahead and grab Bengala, put him in my capital to get some extra science and culture out of that. I've got 6 population, so that's already good. So I'll go for researcher. I'll focus on science first. I probably should have done that earlier when I was talking about governors, but I got completely off track. Any hoozles. I think I am going to go ahead and slap down my government plaza right there. But I don't think I'm going to build it yet, actually. I'm just going to lock in the price. And I think I'm going to start in on some archers. Go and escort my warrior. And I was planning on right there, and it still looks pretty attractive to me. It's a Plains Hill, some really productive tiles around it, so this is going to be my industrial city, basically. It's where I'm actually going to be producing things. Oh, those barbarians backed off. I'm going to punish them. Take that! And there they come back. Like I said, I'm going down fighting. Okay, here's my great prophet. Okay. Moment of truth. This is what this game is all about. So I'm going to go ahead and found my religion. And I am going to found... Let's see here. I'm going to go with... Let's see, what symbol? Honestly, a lot of these would be good for this. Really. I'll go for the, like, peacock-looking thing here. Or maybe the turtle. I mean, there's... It really doesn't matter, because I am founding Japan's true religion. Pokemon. And I had caps lock on, so let's do that again. Oops. Pokemon. There we go. And I am behind the curve, so let's hope that this... Yeah. Oof. Oof, 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 oof. Not a lot of beliefs left. Well... Let's see. Let's see here. I guess I'll go for work ethic. Get some extra production from my holy sites. And let's hope... Okay, holy order. Good. Pokemon is the true path of salvation. Okay, so with Japan's true religion founded, I think this is a good way to end the first episode. So I will see you guys next time. Later.